Hi there everybody, how's it going? This is Matt the Tomato right here. Thank you ever so much for tuning in and welcome back to Emperor. This is the EU4 playthrough here as Great Britain. Thanks for everybody who's been following so far. I think this playthrough has been quite successful up till now. It's been pretty good. Hopefully that continues. We have good control over the west here. There's a few isolated areas where we still don't quite have control. Let's have a check here. No, Brittany still has their disputed succession, and it's still going to be a noble should their ruler die, which is interesting. So we'll have to look into, well, is that going to happen? I hope it does, because we'd love to get our dynasty on the Breton throne over here, because they're quite a decently sized country. But also, what happened with Brunswick before? We got a free union, basically, with Brunswick. So if we could get the same sort of thing with Brittany, that'd be fabulous stuff. So we'll have to look into that. How is our institution spread going here? Because I did take the military tech really early, and that was probably a pretty big mistake to do that. But so let's go ahead and dump a few more points in and around over this way. Let's dump some points in there into London. The other thing we could do, obviously, is we're developing up our capital, so we're just going to get so much out of it, really. Oh yeah, we can go for naval battery now, which is an upgrade to the coastal defence. Okay, we've got some interesting taxation, but in all honesty, I kind of want to go with a few more manufactories. Let's go Hampshire. I want to keep building manufactories. Also, France has quite a lot of manufactories as well, already built. I'm sure they do. Yeah, there's lots of manufactories in and around here. So, but when we integrate this is going to be a massive development that's going to come our way here. We do have the governing capacity to support half of it now, though, which is excellent. So, we're hopefully going to be able to state up a hell of a lot of that land. And even though there's going to be a lot of armies we're probably going to have to get rid of, if we state up half of this, it's going to be, basically it should just read Great Britain across there. I'm hoping that's what's going to happen. Maybe this little piece of Brittany might have something to say about that, but that's one of those things. Right, so in terms of conversions though, because we've got quite good resistance to the Reformation in our country, so it would appear as though we're avoiding a lot of the crap here with the Reformation. So if we decided to dive into the HRE, that's when problems might start rising up. There are some Austrian provinces that are being converted here, yeah, so Austria might end up switching. The treasurer is dead. I could go for the yearly prestige, actually. Probably going to be okay. So yeah, just to try and minimise some of the decline of the prestige over there. That's going to be quite helpful. Okay, group together over there. So there's nothing to explore, I don't think. No, there's nothing to explore. So, could we maybe protect trade or privateer somewhere? Sure. Maybe privateer from Morocco. Lost in mind and space. Send the hunter out again. Hostile movement speed or lose prestige. Yeah, send the hunter out again. No reason not to do that. Okay. How are we doing with our colony? Actually, I would have preferred if that popped up a little bit sooner, actually. Alright, we're still exploring over here. Alright, we're nearly there, actually. We got very good settler increase here, because we got a lot of those events that stacked up over that way, which is rather nice. Right, we can do some conversions now. So we got Antwerp. Finished peasants rose up. Okay. 778 for 22 months. So actually what I might want to do then is, the yearly prestige is nice, but actually I might pick up the missionary strength guy here. Yeah, that's got to be worthwhile. Gee whiz. We knocked off about 7 months we knocked off of that. So yeah, let's do that. Is it worth sending an army to go and kill that? I feel like they could deal with that themselves, but fine, let's head over there and help them out. If anything, we probably want another army over in Scandinavia, which I'll probably end up doing with some of the French troops. I'll move them over. Right, it's 25 for a claim over here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, excellent. The other benefit to those cores coming into play is we still have these extra missionaries, so let's go ahead and do 076 there and 431 there. Let's start converting some of these provinces. The other thing we do is we get prestige from doing that because of the splendor power that we took. So, oh, they are actually going in for an engagement over there. I figured they'd be able to handle that. I kind of just thought about coming over to help, but nah, that's fine. Over here we come. Excellent. Right. Brittany's still there. Okay, no other super interesting ones. Right, so fabricate claim. Let's go Evora. Lovely. Okay, let's bring you home. We've only got a couple of years until that that truce expires. The House of Lancaster is shaken. Ooh. We'll take the legitimacy hit. That's fine. Not a problem. I guess we could continue fabrication on Morocco, actually. Let's do that. Fabricate one or two more claims. I'm surprised we're still friends with Aragon. Very surprised with that one. We haven't improved relations there in ages. So, and of course they hate Austria as well. So I think Aragon's a great power at the moment, though, aren't they? Yes, they are. So if I did attack Aragon, there may be possibilities for other great powers to intervene in the war. And in particular, the Commonwealth might end up deciding to join in on that side, which could be marginally problematic. So yeah, I don't know. We might as well extend that monopoly, keep it going. Is there any more Crown Land business we can do here? Yeah, no, it would not yet. Need to be about 36 or 37% before I try that. So, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, all of these are okay. I don't really need to change any of these. So, yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Colonial boom expired. That's a shame. But Rhode Island has now become self-sustaining. So, excellent. Right, let's move over to Connecticut. That's fine. Just trying to create a colonial nation over here, basically, is what I'm after. We haven't been able to sink much into our exploration ideas because we spent all these diplo points on integrating France. So it's that's why we're being so slow on the colonial front. Right, let's grab the national tax modifier. Let's pick that up. And we still do have a fair amount of stuff. So let's go ahead and dump some more points over here into London to try and get printing press over here. Okay, the expansion of the bureaucracy has expired, so we now need to start a new debate. Missionary and missionary strength. Yes, please. Okay, so placate the clergy. Sure. Placate the clergy. Placate merchants. Lose a bit of prestige. Placate clergy. Placate clergy. Bloody hell. Don't really want to lose mercantilism. I don't really want to support populists either. Fine, we'll do that then. The extra missionary and missionary strength has got to be useful. So we now have 4 missionaries to play with. Yeah, we got a lot of conversions to work our way through here, so let's keep on cycling through that then. So that's going to also ensure that we have a lot of prestige coming in. So in a certain way, whilst we've got this, I'd like to go and attack. I'd like to go and attack Morocco because we'd be able to convert all these lands really quick. But yeah, at the same time, I'd still wish I had the colonial one, in all honesty. I'd like to attack some of this Moroccan territory. Because they don't have any friends. They're unlikely to get that many friends, because they've rivaled Aragon, who is nearby. They're not gonna ally up with Tunis. Could take the admin tech. What do we get out of that? Yeah, only a bit of production efficiency. Of course, the next one after that is a new idea group, so 15%. Yeah, we'll hold off a little bit longer there. The Amazons, 50 admin points. Yeah, let's take the admin. That's fine. And I will spend some of that on some increase in taxation over there in London. Still got good relations with Granada, despite. I'm surprised no one's actually supported their independence. Very, very sad. They've also got better diplotech than me now. Ugh. Karelian separatists have fired. Okay, well that's in my country, so I better deal with that then. That's why I want another army over in Scandinavia, so I can comfortably deal with these sorts of things. But I won't create an army because we're going to inherit a whole load of troops from the French, so. Also, by getting Caribas to concede colonial Caribbean, we will also be able to possibly get colonialism over here against the Netherlands to be able to nick that. Aragon is over here. It's very interesting to note that Aragon is in fact in this area. This one's about to be completed here, so yeah, Aragon could well be doing some colonizing here. This is obviously Castilian. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay. The other benefit to doing all these conversions, whilst being Catholic, is of course the papal influence. So, absolutely loads of papal influence rolling in as well, which will allow us to either increase our mercantilism or that sort of jazz. We've got plenty of places to be able to spend papal influence. So yeah, I do want to go in against Caribas. Excellent. Keep it rolling. These will only take 12 months as well, so there's plenty to do here, which is great news. So, and it all works towards other things. So it will also work towards our splendor power, if I'm not. Yeah, convert provinces. This one here. So also by working towards colonial nations. I don't think we'll end up. We won't do that one. Ottomans has announced me as a rival. That took a while. We rival to them for a long time, so yeah, they don't hate Austria anymore. They decided that it's us. Aragon is the only other one here that can potentially be rivaled. Not too bothered about letting Aragon go anymore. What's here? Tangier Scepter. Do that one. We've got a royal marriage request from Granada. Really? Hey! Interesting! I'm very surprised that they did that. They love me that much. They're disloyal, but they are actually friendly towards me. Arkenhouse is now the seat of a cardinal. They're friendly towards me. They like me. They offered me a royal marriage, but they're still pretty high on liberty desire. That's really weird. Right, truce with Portugal, truce with Castile, and more importantly, the truce with Caribas. Right. So, one of the potential problems we've got here is, because we're declaring on Caribas, we actually need to... go ahead and get war score against Caribas, which does mean dropping troops, so this war will take a little bit longer than what would otherwise take. That being said, if we can clean up with the bigger ships, I think we'll be fine here. And of course, declaring against Caribas means that Portugal would join in, so if I can ransack Portugal, kill this entire area here, I can then focus on going over to Caribas. So I think that's what I'll do first. Finland has come over here to assist with the de-sieging, which is very, very handy. Just make sure to kill this lot over here. Yeah, that's fine. The Royal Marriage of Granada has just ended. Well, that didn't last. Rebel uprising in... Oh, okay, because, yeah, we've got the missionaries working over here, haven't we? Will they re-accept a royal marriage? They will do, because they're friendly towards me. Wow. That is very interesting. Are there any subjects in which we can pay off some debt at all? So, no... No. 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 And no. Okay, that's fine. Nevers, no, yeah. Okay, that's fine. What Karelia has been occupied, so I might have to delay this war a little bit further then, because it looks like there's going to be some rebellious activity. Poor quality copper. Damn. Because it looks like there are going to be some rebels that are going to fire over here. About 15k, yeah, these are definitely going to fire, so we might as well walk down here. We'll have to wait. Unless we declare now, and then... Yeah, actually, let's declare now. We will declare now. So let's bring Trash Can. Here he is. He's got a siege pit, so he's going to be useful. Right. So Karibas over here. Now, one thing that may happen is Fish and Chips might be able to get some war score for us, but I don't know what Karibas has in terms of army. So let's declare war. We're going colonialism. Marianne is going to be the one we're going to go for. Portugal joins, and of course Castile joins as well. There we go. So we declare the war, and hopefully charge in this way, onto the fort will be the best way to go about it, and then yeah, just blockade this entire coastline. There we go. So engage all these ships, stop them from escaping. Nice, there we go. We also captured a ship in that. We captured a light. That's great news, because then I can just move it in over there. Excellent, conversions. The other thing I think we can do is we've got some ships to upgrade here. Yeah, we do. Let's go ahead and do that. Keep doing these conversions. I kind of want them rebels to fire, strangely enough. We'll take that shortly. In fact, we'll take that in the next year. Aachen has become a free city. Yeah, I want these rebels to fire. Good. Okay. 104. Yeah, keep it going. Try and entice them to fire. Visit for some shady people. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we'll take it. Fair enough. I guess we can build a spy network in Muscovy because they went bankrupt, and we'll have massive... we'll have all sorts of bonuses, so that's got to be worth it. I don't know how much we'll gain. It's going to be like nearly 3 a month. It's got to be, innit? Has to be. 2.5 a month. Yeah, that is quite significant. Right. Nearly worked our way through this lot. Now, I could take the global settler increase, which would be nice, but I really do need this technology here, because some of our subjects are getting ahead of us in Diplotech, which is not what we want. So, gonna hold off there, I think. Right, let's focus back on the war. Yeah, once... Oh, wow, there's a lot of... oh, really? So, our subjects didn't... Our colony did initially occupy the land over here, but it looks like, yeah, they've been cornered. Muscovy's gone bankrupt again. That's quite funny. So, yeah, that'll just help us out even more. So, yeah, we will end up dropping troops over there, I'm sure. So, actually, I'll tell you what we will do. This army can kind of stay over here for now. New Cardinal. Excellent. Let's bring the transport fleet over here. And basically get them ready to move this army across. Which I'll probably do soon, actually, because the French are already around here, so there's no point in me loitering around here trying to siege stuff when I can just let the French do it. And yeah, I can send a fleet over here. Right, there we go. The Muscovite separatists finally fired. Won the siege of Evora. Excellent. That wasn't that many in the end. I thought that was going to be more, but it isn't, so that's handy. We won the siege of Evora, so that's great. Let's go ahead and move out of here then. And wait for the transports to come in, I suppose. Still nowhere else to explore. Excellent. Yeah, keep it going. Nice. Get some conversions in. Keep the prestige high as well, which is great. France is actually going to nearly win there with half the troops. That was kind of funny. Okay, excellent. Right, so we board over here. Then I'm going to drop in over there if I can. And I'm also going to go ahead and send this fleet to come over here as well. Let's get over here and blockade if we can. Yeah, there's the capital, you see. So let's get in over here and try and blockade some of this. Maybe take out some of these ships if we can. Pretender rebels in Granada. All right. Okay. Interesting. Right, we did win over there, so that's good. Oh, the Commonwealth has declared against the Ottomans. That's going to be a very interesting war. Right, so this army over here, now that we've occupied that, dealt with those rebels, you are going to walk over this way to make it marginally easier for the transport fleet. Colonial enthusiasm expired. Let's make sure we start fabricating more claims in Muscovy. So let's go with Ladoga to start with. I think I might rack up the claims against Muscovy, in all honesty. Right, so we've dropped our army in. They took a heavy... Ooh, excellent minister. Okay. We took a lot of attrition there, which is obviously a bit brutal, but... actually, no. Move the heavies across to there. Right, we've taken a big hit, but I am actually going to go ahead and try to assist over there. Perhaps before that siege falls would be rather nice. So yeah, we've taken a bit of a hit, but our troops should be superior to the colonial ones. Aragon just insulted us. Interesting. I'm not sure we're going to be friends for too long. We're going to end up going over there. As the last one. Okay. That was definitely worthwhile, though. Right, papal influence to spend. Mercantilism. Excellent. Yeah, let's go kill that. Seriously. There we go. Stack wipe. Okay, movement speed plus 10%. That's rather handy. Okay. Split in half. 3 times. I was supposed to do it 3 times, but in the end I only did it 2. So, yeah. So then we got a blockade over here. Lovely stuff. Okay, right. Technology. We've got a 5% discount on admin, so let's go ahead and do that. More importantly, next idea set is even better because we get we get a new idea. Well, the next tech level is good because we get a new idea set. That was what I meant to say. Right, so we have successfully occupied all of this. Right, so everybody back here. I probably want to go and occupy the Kiribati capital just to make sure. Colonist rush. Lovely. 25 global settler increase. Right. Pick you up. Drop you to here. Connecticut changed to tobacco. Fair enough. Okay, we've obviously occupied that. That's the war goal. So, can I say that that's occupied by a I can. Interesting. Okay. I don't need to, though. Economic policy. Ooh, flipping out. We'll refuse to change that policy, but wow. So, the question really is if I wanted to sue for peace, I should have colonialism. Like I should be able to concede colonial zone. The Empress Consort has died. Right, so transport to here. It's a real overkill of a transport, but that's okay. So yeah, the Empress Consort has died, but our heir is of age. What I'd be slightly worried about is the fact that he's going to be a bit old by the time the current guy dies. And we've been called into a war! You want me to join this war here with Morocco? Seriously? We do have some claims, which does make sense. I'm probably just going to allow the French to come in over. You know what? Yeah, go on then. Fine. Let's join. I really want to join that war, but hey. Hopefully the French will go in and basically get some war score for me. So the more occupations that they get, obviously the more occupations I get. So, right, so we've done Ladoga. Let's work over here. Actually, Novgorod will be a good claim, because it is a high development province. The other thing as well is it is on the border with the Commonwealth, which could make life very interesting on the east of Europe over there. Right, so I've got all the transports in play over there, so I might as well just come over here. So yeah, once I get the occupation of the capital, I think we're going to be okay here. And I would like to just concede the entirety of the colonial Caribbean. I think that's what I want to do. So there's going to be... Oh, cities demand all right. Alright, that's annoying. Right, so yeah, France is over here. That's great news. That obviously means that the French are going to be able to occupy stuff for us. That means I get the war score. I might end up separate piecing out and just taking land for myself. That could be a possibility as well. I'm going to bring home the guy from Muscovy for now, because I think we're getting ready to sue for peace shortly. Because we've nearly won this siege here. So, okay. Lost the insult cast belly against Aragon. We're still improving relations with all our subjects. Neverese peasants have risen up. What of our subjects can't handle their rebels right now? Noble family feud. Let them fight it out. The autonomy will drop because it is a state, so it'll hurt for a little while. Excellent. I think we're at... Yep, we've got all of our conversions in place. Lovely stuff. So yeah, that missionary strength and extra missionary was very helpful from the English Parliament. Come on, 71%, you kidding me? Yeah, I definitely want the tech. Not far off now. Integration of France. Right, one St. Lucia. That's going to be a battle as well, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, right, so 82% war score. So basically what I want them to do... Concede Caribbean. There we go. That is what I want them to do. So the entirety of all of that will go over to fish and chips. That is basically all I needed them to do. I don't think I want anything else. We could maybe nab... Actually, I'll tell you what, we could steal some of these over here to create a colonial nation in this section. Yeah, alright. Whilst we're at it then, let's nick these 5 provinces here. To then go and say we can do colonialism against Rio de Prata. That seems reasonable. So we'll get a colonial nation down there, which will also help with our circumnavigation. Is the other thing that's going to help with. Oh, there's also a there's a province down here. So Portugal started doing that for us as well, which is kind of interesting. So that'll help with our circumnavigation. So let's just grab all their cash then. They'll still do some other things for us as well. So, can I get war reparations? I can. Hey, that's not bad. Send demand, please. Right. So, it could be worthwhile to let Portugal do a bunch of colonising whilst we're at a truce. To then just steal it all afterwards. Right, I don't want to core all, do I? Portugal's gone bankrupt. Because all of this... Yeah, that's right. Okay, so now I want to core all. So if I wait for a little while there, because obviously all of these then transfer over to fish and chips. Now the Dutch are actually beginning to do some serious colonising over this way now. But I've now gained a huge area over here. And I think, yes I have. I have now gained a merchant. Because of all of that, because fish and chips now has a certain amount of provinces, so that's great news. Right, let's bring this army back over here. Actually, let's drop them off in Caen, because then that way we might be able to help Nevers with its peasants over that way, which is naturally going to be a good thing. And then, yeah, okay. And then we'll just continue. So I think we'll continue to build our spy network up over here in Muscovy to continue to get claims and all sorts. How did this happen with... Brittany got themselves an heir. That is so annoying. Damn it. Okay, I was wondering whether that was going to help with us, but obviously not. Okay, right. I suppose the only other thing to do then, we can maybe build some stuff, but I don't think we need to. Let's go ahead and maybe build a couple of manufactories then. So, what do we got? We got 0.25 in Aberdeen and 0.23 in Dumfries. There's still a few other ones like Valladolid and stuff like that. Actually, 0.34 in Glamorgan. I don't think that can be missed. Yeah, there's a few good ones down there as well. Excellent. Okay, right. But I'm going to end this episode right here. So that's for now. So cheers for watching, guys. This has been myself, Matt the Tomato. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series, and join me next time for more Europa Universalis 4. My playthrough here as Great Britain in the Emperor DLC.